In this video, we are going to talk about the differentiation rules or derivative rules. What is a derivative? The operation of finding the derivative is called differentiation. We can denote the derivative of a function as dy by dx equal to f dash of x. The meaning is, if I say dy by dx, the meaning of dy by dx is derivative of the function y with respect to the variable x. Here y is a variable and x is another variable. So there are two variables. We need to differentiate y with respect to x. We can also denote the derivative by writing f prime or f dash of x. If I say f dash of x, the meaning is we need to differentiate the function with respect to the variable x one time. So before going to the problem, we need to know some of the basic and important rules which will help for us to solve the problems. Rule number 1 states that if I differentiate any constant, the answer is 0. For example, derivative of 3, d by dx of 3 is equal to 0, since there is no variable x in the given function. So any constant, if you differentiate, the answer is 0. Next important rule, power rule. Most of the problems in differentiation, we need to know the power rule. So what is the power rule? The power rule tells you the derivative of x to the power n is equal to n times of x to the power n minus 1. Say for example, if I have x squared, x power 2, I want to know the derivative of x power 2. Then by using the power rule, I can write 2x to the power 2 minus 1. So that will give you simply 2x. In the same way, what is the derivative of x? D by dx of x. So the derivative of d by dx of x is nothing but 1. That means if the function and the variable which I am going to do the derivative, if both are same, the answer is always 1. Rule number 3, sum rule. Sometimes we have more than one functions to differentiate. Say for example, I have f of x and I have g of x. So between f of x and g of x, we have the symbol plus. So how I can write this one? Derivative of the first function plus derivative of the second function, that is d by dx of f of x plus d by dx of g of x. The same rule applicable for difference between two functions. So the derivative of the first function minus derivative of second function. Sometimes we have a constant multiplied by a function k into f of x. Then before doing the derivative, take the constant outside and then differentiate only the function. Say for example, if I want to calculate d by dx of 3x power 3. So what is the answer? The answer is, take this number 3 outside times and then derivative of x power 3. So derivative of x power 3 is nothing but 3 times of x power 2. So my final answer will be 3 times of 3, 9 x to the power 2. Let us do some more questions for your clear understanding. Find the derivative of f of x equal to 2x power 2 minus 5. So here I have two terms. So by using the formula, I can write this as d by dx of 2x power 2. Then for the second term, keep the minus sign outside, d by dx of 5. So what is the derivative of 2x power 2? By using the chain rule, we will get 4x. And by using the rule number 1, constant rule, the derivative of the number 5 equal to 0. So we will get 4x minus 0, or I can say the derivative of the given problem is simply 4x. Okay, let us see one more question. Find the derivative of f of x equal to 3x to the power 5 minus 2x to the power 3. So again, by splitting the given function into two terms, we will get d by dx of the first term 3x power 5 minus d by dx of 2x power 3. By using the chain rule, we will get 15x power 4 minus 6x power 2. Now we'll move to the next important rule called product rule. What is a product rule? Suppose I want to calculate the derivative of product of two functions f of x times g of x. Then the rules tells you have to keep the first function, differentiate the second function, plus you have to keep the second function as it is and then differentiate first function. Or I can say d by dx of u multiplied by v, where u is my first function and v is my second function. So what I do, I have to keep my first function u, then differentiate my second function dv, plus keep my second function v as it is, then differentiate my first function du. So d by dx of u times v, that will give you u dv plus v du. That is first function times the derivative of second function plus second function times the derivative of first function. Let us see one example. Using product rule, find the derivative of the function f of x equal to x squared plus 1 times x power 3 plus 2x. So here it is easy to see, this is my u and this is my second function v. Now by applying the product rule, we will get u derivative of v. What is derivative of v? The derivative of x power 3 will give you 3x power 2. The derivative of 2x will give you 2. Plus we write v and then derivative of u. What is derivative of u? In u I have x power 2 plus 1. The derivative of x power 2 will be 2x. Derivative of the number 1 will be 0. Now to simplify further, we have to multiply this term with this term. Then we have to multiply x power 2 with 2. Then we need to multiply 1 with 3x power 2. 1 with 2. By doing the same way, we multiply x power 3 with 2x and then we multiply 2x with 2x. So if I do like this, I will get my next term. Now we need to simplify this expression. So here we have x power 4, here we have x power 4, both are like terms. So 3 plus 2 will give you 6x power 4. Similarly, you can collect x power 2 terms. I have 3x power 2. So the coefficients are 4, 3 and 2. So that will give you 5x power 4 plus 9x power 2 plus 2. Same way we can do the next problem. Now my first function is 3 minus x squared. My second function v is x power 3 minus x plus 1. Once again, by applying the derivative rule, we will get u dv, that is derivative of the second function, plus v du, derivative of first function. And then we simply multiply every term like this. We will get this one. By collecting the common terms, we will get the final answer as minus 5x power 4 plus 12x power 2 minus 2x minus 3. The next rule is known as quotient rule. What is quotient rule? If I have a function in the numerator, if I have another function in the denominator, like rational functions, I can say. So the rule tells you we have to keep the first function times derivative second, we have to keep the second function multiplied by derivative of first function minus keep first function derivative of second function, then divide the entire term by the second function to the power 2. Or in simple way, I can say d by dx of u over v will give you v du minus u dv divided by v power 2. Remember, in product rule, first function times differentiation of second function plus second function times differentiation of first function. Here we'll do the reverse, v du minus u dv divided by v power 2. See this example. Using quotient rule, find the derivative of y is equal to x power 2 plus 1 divided by x power 3 plus 2x. So the numerator I can take it as u, the denominator function I can take it as v. By applying the rule, we will get this one, right? So this is v, derivative of u. What is derivative of u? Derivative of x power 2 will be 2x. Derivative of 1 will be 0. Then minus, I have to keep u. So x power 2 plus 1, I'm keeping in the first bracket. Then the derivative of v. So derivative of x power 3 will give you 3x power 2. Derivative of 2x will give you 2. And after that, we have to multiply. After that, we have to multiply these values like x power 3 times 2x, 2x times 2x, x power 2 into 3x power 2, x power 2 times 2, 1 times 3x power 2, 1 times 2, we will get this one. Then by simplifying this, we will get the final answer as minus x power 4 minus x power 2 minus 2 divided by x power 3 plus 2x the whole square. Remember, we no need to simplify the denominator. You can just leave it as it is. The second sum also same idea. v du minus u dv divided by v power 2. So the answer is minus 19 upon 3x minus 2 the whole square. Next one, higher order derivatives. So far we have discussed only first order derivative. What is first order derivative? First order derivative means I differentiate the given function with respect to the variable x only one time. Sometimes we need to calculate the second derivative, third derivative, even more. So in general, fn of x is given by dn by dx power n f of x. If I replace n by 2, that means I need to differentiate 2 times. If I replace n by 3, I need to differentiate the function by 3 times. Let us see this example. They are asking to calculate, find the second derivative of the function y is equal to x power 2 plus x plus 8. So if I do the first derivative, it is easy to know that the first derivative of the function will be x power 2 will give you 2x, and derivative of the second term x will give you 1. Okay. Then what is y double dash of x? That will give you 2, because the derivative of 2x will give you 2. One more question. In this question, we are asking to calculate the third derivative. So if I do the first derivative, we will get 10x minus 15x power 4. If I do the differentiation again, it will give you 10 minus 60x power 3. If I do one more time, that will give you minus 180 times x power 2. The same way we can do the next question also. So here, if you see the second term, I have 1 over x. So what I do before differentiate, this x take to the numerator. So that will give you x power minus 1. So after that, if I perform the derivative, I will get y dash like this, y double dash